What's up, back? My name's Wolv21. Welcome back to another video. 2 in a row! Yeah! Still have the same avatar since like way stupidly early on, but... Welcome back. Thank you so much again for the support for the other video. Linked in the top right if I remember to do it. If not, I'll link it down below in the description. Glad the it looks good, sounds good. I'm super happy about that. So, continued videos. This is going to be a recap from yesterday's stream here on YouTube, and I should make the VOD live. I've been thinking about making a VODs channel. So everything that's edited will be here on the Wolv21 channel. I do have also made a clips channel, so Wolv Clips. Linked also down below. Those will be... I have a bunch of clips to upload for that, which I'm going to do soon. And anything that funny that happens during the stream or in between recordings, now I will upload to there to be short form, 30 seconds, or, you know, smaller clips in general. But all channels linked down below. Hello, Enderman. So, this is what we did yesterday. This is the flower forest, as you saw from recap a little bit from yesterday. And now it's been updated. We did about a whole bunch of hours worth of work. Sorry, my throat's a little scratchy at the moment, so hopefully I'm not getting sick. Who knows? But this is the initial design. If we look at the map over here, you got the circle, and you got the different lines leading to all the different types of flowers and dyes. So kind of like the center, of a flower, or like oxydaisy, and then we'll have like petals going out to the sides for all the individual farms. The farm side, like the actual creation of the farms, we are going to design today during the stream. So if this happens to be up, you might want to check youtube.com/wolv21/live. It's the best way to see if I'm currently live, or if you're on the channel, you'll see just the live notification pop up. I do stream almost every day. Thursdays off, weekends a little bit more sketch if I'm visiting family or not, but for the most part, yeah, check here. And yeah, and then if I do make a VODs live, it'd probably just be Wolv VODs. I will see about making maybe a separate channel for just the straight up like all the long streams, although I probably should just upload it here, but let me know down below if it's a separate channel for the VODs, or should I just make it live here and just create a thumbnail and all that jazz. Alright, so back to what we were working on. So we have every single flower and dye type going clockwise, going from white to gray, to black to brown to green, to blue to light blue, yellow, orange, red, pink, magenta. Now, the only other one we haven't done yet was in the 4 side pillars is the item frames, the 2 bottom item frames that are not glowing. You combine these 2 to make the top one. Now, the problem with this design is that because item frames, you cannot see the item that you're looking at. If you're holding it in your hand, see this is a pink tulip. What I have to do is, well, probably what I want to do is I'm going to take all these items out of the frames, and I'm going to name tag them from an anvil. It's going to be a lot of work, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run, because this is basically just a showcase of what is in this particular area, or not in this particular area. It's every dye in Minecraft. But the farms, I should probably make some type of an indication of which ones can be grown here. So like Liz of the Valley, Wither Rose, Inksack, Cocoa Bean, Cactus. Those cannot, and the Blue Orchid. Yeah, those are the only ones that cannot be grown in the Flower Forest area. But everything else can. And then not the double peony and rosebush and sunflower. So, but those, all we need is bone meal, and you can just right-click the bone meal on those, and they'll give you extra ones, which is super nice. So yeah, just that's every type. We moved everything over here in a nice organized fashion. So we have all the different flowers and the dyes to go along the way. And all the different concrete powders. Decided to use lime green in the middle to make it more, I guess, flower-esque. I don't know. And then white around, kind of like the oxidaisy. And then we have the four entrances or exits to get around to all the different farms. Figure out that design. And don't know where I'm going to put the actual collection, because we still have to make the actual farms, which we're going to do today. Again, if this happens to be live, check the link, or check youtube.com/Wolv21/live. And I might be actually live doing it, trying to figure it out. Basically, we're going to make probably 7x7 shifting floors. Probably an Il Mango design, because his stuff's amazing, and he's like the god tier of all the witchcraft that goes into making redstone devices and contraptions. So, probably 7x7 floors. We're going to go back to the redstone section of the worlds to experiment with designs, because it's one thing making the shifting floor. The other thing is actually making it so that we can shift the floor and then collect the items. And then we need to make a spot where the items are going to collect. Which I don't know if I'm going to do that in the front over here, or if I'm going to do that underneath this. But what I want to finish with this design is that, because I kind of want like this a greenhouse, but we can't cover the blocks or the concrete powders because it will mess up the map. It's gonna show whatever is the most topmost block above anything else it's gonna be the color that's shown. So if it's just straight up glass, it'll show whatever tinted glass that particular color is. So what I figured was, each of these pillars is a particular color. We're gonna make 8 glass to go straight up for each pillar. And then glass is going to go over each individual one of these, probably 2 at a time. So it'll go 2, 2, 2, and 2 to the very middle. So it should be like 2, 2, 2, and then 1, 2. So it's going to be staggered up in 2. We're going to try to figure out an arc that's going to look good. We don't have I don't have a lot of space, so we need to, maybe I'll go like 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Something like that. We're gonna figure out how to make it look like a little bit of an arc, but basically, each individual run will be its own glass block above it, so that it will look right on the map, and then plus it'll just give this an interesting look overall for this area. So that's the idea. We're going to try it today. More so probably the redstone part of it, and then the towers and finishing this. And then where everything's going to collect, I have no idea. So if I go below this, I need to fortify this, because this is all going to fall. Not so much this part, because this is concrete. Actual concrete. This part needs to be fortified because it's concrete powder. It's all going to fall. It's just all... It's all bad. So there's still a lot to figure out, but yeah, this is all that we did yesterday. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much again for the support. Again, if you want to go the extra mile and get me a cup of coffee, Patreon link is down below. That is the best way to keep this going. Super appreciate for those that have decided to do so. We'll do some like specific Patreon streams or something like that in the future. That would be really cool. That, or maybe some like gaming, multiplayer gaming. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being awesome. And as always, remember to rock on.